Every trader thinks the secret is strategy, the perfect setup, the holy grail indicator, that one formula that makes the market bend in your favor. But here's the cold truth. Strategies don't fail. Traders do. Give the same profitable system to 10 people. After a year, maybe one or two are making money. The rest? Accounts blown, same charts, same rules, totally different results. Why? Because success in trading isn't about the system, it's about the person. Discipline decides who survives, and this is where most traders fall apart. They can't stick to the rules, they can't manage their emotions, they sabotage themselves. So today, I'm going to show you why traders fail. Not because they can't find a system, but because they can't control themselves. Most traders start their journey chasing strategies. One week they're scalping, the next week they're swing trading, then it's indicators, then algos. And every time they lose, they point the finger at the system. This strategy doesn't work. But here's the reality. No strategy wins all the time. Every system takes losses. That's part of the game. If you ditch it the moment it fails, you'll never see the bigger picture. It's like planting a seed, then digging it up the first time it rains, convinced the soil is bad. The truth? The soil was fine. The problem is you never gave the seed enough time to grow. Discipline in trading isn't glamorous. It's not the fancy chart setups. It's not a 10-monitor workstation. It's not cranking up leverage to look like a hero. Discipline is boring, but it's the boring habits that make money. Discipline is sticking to your plan when your gut screams, chase it. Discipline is taking a stop loss instantly, instead of praying it turns around. Discipline is walking away when your daily limit is hit, instead of forcing one more trade. Think of strategy like a recipe. Discipline is following it step by step, without tossing in random ingredients just because you're impatient. Let's take an example. Say you have a strategy that wins 55% of the time, with a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. Over 100 trades, you'd come out profitable, if you stick to the plan. But here's what most traders actually do. After 3 losses in a row, fear takes over. They skip the next setup. And of course, that one would have been a winner. After one big win, greed kicks in. They double their lot size on the next trade and lose double. And instead of taking small controlled losses, they move their stop further and further, until one trade wipes the account. So the strategy works. But the trader doesn't. And that's why discipline beats strategy. Why is discipline so hard? Because trading is emotional. And money is emotional. Every trade feels personal. It feels like a reflection of your intelligence or your self-worth. Fear, greed, ego. These emotions override logic. You know exactly what you should do. But the moment that candle moves against you, your brain screams, break the rules. Discipline means treating trading like a business, not a gamble. Businesses have plans, rules, budgets, risk controls. That's the difference. Discipline is what turns trading from gambling into something sustainable. Here's the surprising part. You don't need a magical strategy. Most simple systems can be profitable if you apply discipline. Moving averages, breakouts, price action patterns. They're old, they're public, and they still work if you stick to them. The market doesn't reward the trader who knows the most setups. It rewards the trader who masters one setup and executes it with discipline over and over again. That's how small edges turn into big results. So how do you build discipline? Start with a trading plan and commit to it. Journal every trade. The wins, the losses, the emotions, the mistakes. Risk small enough that your emotions don't hijack your brain. And shift your focus from outcome to process. Judge success by whether you followed your plan, not just whether you won the trade. Because discipline isn't built overnight. It's a muscle. And every time you stick to your rules, you make it stronger. The truth is simple. Strategies don't win trades. Traders do. And traders win by being disciplined enough to follow their plan. Even when it hurts, even when it's boring, even when their emotions beg them not to. So stop chasing the perfect system. Start building the perfect discipline. Because in trading, discipline will always beat strategy. And that is the trader's mind.